God. My voice is so... Sorry, I have morning voice. Oh man. Wait, I have crusties in my eyes. Ew. Ew. I didn't even wash my face today. Hi, I slept a lot. I knew this would happen. I knew that once things calmed down, I would basically slip into hibernation. So it happens. I think my body like works itself up really bad and then crashes completely every time. And then I sleep for like 14 hours. It's insane. Good morning, everyone. I won. I'm gonna attend school. It's fixed. I figured it out. I went and I talked to the school director, and it's fixed. I'm signed up for classes, and I already have coursework packed up. Fuck my life. They never found the director's body. They will never find evidence of my crimes. But yeah, they're just like, listen, we will settle if you pay like a off timing registration fee. And I was like, how much is the fee? And they're like, $10. You know what? Fine. As long as this is fixed, I can spare $10. I can spare $10. It's fine. I already have a bunch of coursework that I need to catch up on. I need to buy, like, I don't know. I usually have I don't know. I used to be one of those people that, like, took my notes in a specific, like, method for maximum efficiency, and I, like, color-coded everything and stuff. I used to be one of those people back when I was a student. But now I don't know if I just do everything on Google Docs. There's something I don't like about Google Docs is that I feel like I can't organize things exactly how I want them, and I can organize things exactly how I want them on a sheet of paper. But it's harder to cross-reference things if your notes are on paper. And also hand cramps are a thing. I'm spending like 2-hour classes writing non-stop. Can I tell you guys my schedule? I have classes on Wednesday from 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and I have like a 1-hour lunch. A 1-hour lunch, 8:30 a.m. How will you survive? I don't know. I might have to convene with my teacher. I might have to convene with my teacher and be like, yo, I'm not really functional until at least 10 a.m. So I don't know if I'll be able to catch your class, my guy. My guy. I don't know if I'll be able to. I have apparently the syllabus changed since I last attended, so I have to take a bunch of new classes that they added to the coursework. So I have to take art and new media, which I think I'll probably do well in as a content creator. I'm quite used to the new media, thank you. And I have to take editorial design, which is like magazine stuff, which I also think is pretty neat, so it's fine. But then I have to take eco design. wanna take eco design. And I have to. I hope this just like, I hope it's not I hope it's just a studying class, honestly. I hope it's not like assignments type class. I hope it's just a studying class, like lectures. If it's lectures, I can learn about eco design, I'm fine, but I don't want to design things eco-friendly. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't like it. Listen, I understand ecology is very important in the modern world, the planet and all that, but I find the eco design aesthetics to be kinda ugly a lot of times. But I guess I could just brute force eco brutalism into everything, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Design things eco and friendly, industrial chimney stacks. Here we go. Bring back the coal. Bring back the coal mines. Oh yeah, after reading with Chris Brown, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Nemuri. I hope you enjoy your time here, because there's no AI in here for bye. Oh, Fred. I had celebratory matcha boba, as one does. Actually, the matcha boba place is right across the street from my school building. So please pray for my wallet. Please pray for my wallet. They serve this like matcha espresso it's like 2 shots of espresso and a shot of matcha. It's insane. It has so much caffeine and I love it so much. I was doing the grocery order earlier today and I added like a whole pack, like a set pack of Diet Red Bulls. I put it in a cart and roommate saw the grocery cart and they were like, why is there like a full pack of Red Bull in here? To which I just replied, I have an 8 AM class, and they fully understood. Everything was fully understood. I think like it's only a 1-hour lunch for a full day class. I don't know where I'm gonna eat because that's not like really enough time to walk back home and cook, eat, and then go back to class. But I also don't want to go to like the cafeteria or like a restaurant.
Gremlin and I gettin' pizza, so IGTG. But have an amazing stream and congrats. Nemuri love, Nemuri love, Nemuri love.
I also had pizza today. Have a lovely dinner. Thank you so much. Nemuri love, blah 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 blah. What's the thing? There's very little time for lunch, and I don't want to go to the cafeteria because it's loud and busy. And I don't want to go to like a restaurant or like a bakery or anything because it's also loud and busy during lunch rush. So I think I might just like pack a Red Bull. I might just have an energy drink or a coffee in the library. I'm pretty sure I won't make any friends. I'm pretty confident I won't really have anyone to hang out with in school. But as long as I have caffeine. Karen off Red Bull in despair. Do you not know me? Is this your first time here? I've lived off of Red Bull and despair my whole life. I think it's a well-rounded meal. It has all of the essential nutrients. Water, it hydrates you. It has caffeine. It has B vitamins, and it has like taurine. That's everything you need. Maybe I should keep like a bottle of soju in my bag though, so I could get the last crucial nutrient, alcohol poisoning. I think Red Bull has protein. I'm a girl. We don't really need protein. That's for men. That's for like, yeah. As a girl, we don't really need protein to live. We just need like a really cute shoe pastry and lattes, matcha lattes, and the boba. Protein is for gym bros. True. I also need to get like a thermos because like this morning class, I'm not gonna have time to like make and have my coffee, so I'm gonna have to take it with me. So I need a thermos. I need a container for my coffee. I don't know. I might have to talk to teacher. I already got the autism stuff all submitted for my special needs stuff, application stuff. So I might have to just come up to the teacher. Which teacher is it? Is this a teacher that I know? Is this a rude teacher? I don't think I know this person. I'd be like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to your class, in all honesty. My roommate said they would wake me up, so, maybe it'll be okay. Roommate said they'd wake me up. Yeah, they will never find their body either. Do any teachers even care about that? They legally have to care because I have a paper that says I have a disability. Oh god, for real, for real. And you fuck. I have the autism card that I can pull. I mean, why are you not showing up at the start of the year at all? Depends on the teacher, which is why I'll just talk to him. Depends on the teacher. Some teachers are very anal about it because we have a lot of lab classes, which means that you're supposed to be working in class. The teacher is supposed to like assist you and observe your like project work. So that's really teachers who have like project classes like that, like lab classes like that, it's really important to them that you're at the class working there, so that they can see. But courses that are more like theory, the teachers don't care as much if you're there listening to them read out the PowerPoint. You can just study in your own time. I'm like 99% sure you're studying major nutrients even if you're a girl. No. You only need... when you're a girl, you only need your food to be cute. And then like caffeine and antidepressants. Television designs are very human. I'm sure that there will be several lectures about not using AI. But don't really need to worry about that with me because I'm very stubborn. I'm very stubborn and I have a very specific aesthetic that I enjoy. Today was your 22nd birthday. A baby! I'm a happy belated birthday, Christian. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, a lot of people don't know about girl nutrition. The cuteness of the food is actually a lot more important than the contents. That's why dessert bars are so popular with women. Because that's how you can nutrition max for the day. Yeah, I already have work to do though. I already have PowerPoint to study because I missed the first day of class. This is a silly little guy. I am. Yeah, if you guys have advice, I've been out of the studying game in a minute. Has everyone still has everyone just moved on to like digital note taking? AI essay writers need not apply. Please. Please. I like writing things. I like learning. I'm paying the big bucks to go to school, so I want to learn. Sorry, Yang. Isn't none of you working the day before and then you're stressing and drink 15 energy drinks? I've already done that, and I want to try to avoid it again because I had a mental breakdown. So I'm gonna make a Trello board, I think, because that's how I usually keep organized. Just put up everything on a Trello board with like a timeline, like when I need to work on things, and I have my Kanban. I'm a pretty organized person. This pen and paper. I was raised Catholic, just using a computer till sophomore year in high school. I'm old, so we didn't really get computers until our like senior year of high school either. I predate the invention of the computer for by like a couple decades. So you're a woman, they have mental breakdown every 5 minutes. Hey, just because I have a mental breakdown every 5 minutes doesn't mean everyone does. My mom is very mentally stable. You shouldn't generalize like that, because then I think you're talking about my mother and it upsets me. My mom is an angel. You did criminal justice quiz? I don't even know, like, what Okay, yeah, there's already 2 PowerPoints for this course. There's 2 more PowerPoints for this course. Okay. This one doesn't have anything. Thank fuck for that. Okay. I already have homework to do. Thank you. Starting to decide.
An original 04 just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you. Where the PowerPoints become smart. As soon as
The strongest psyche just redeemed animal fact.
I don't think I'm able to become any smarter. I think my brain is kind of at capacity. Animal fact. Did you know that even though sunfish are very large, they're like less than 10% meat? They're mostly skin and cartilage, and because of this, they don't really feel pain. So sunfish can swim around with the fairly large chunks bitten out of them. They don't really try to swim away because they're not very fast. They have a little stubby little fish fin, and they can't really escape, so they just let themselves be eaten. And they don't really feel pain that much, so it doesn't matter. So if you see a sunfish, it's very likely that he has like several bites taken out of him. But whoever bit that sunfish didn't really take much nutrition from it because it is mostly just skin cartilage. Yeah, they're really easy to catch because they're not very good swimmers and they're very large. But even if you were to catch a very large sunfish, you would be able to eat like a very small portion of it, and they have a fuck ton of parasites. So it's better not to. It's like the cursed fish. They're really funny though. Sunfish do have ideal physique because they're very large, but they're very flat. And, you know, flat supremacy. That is justice. Are these facts you share? It's the ones that I find interesting. Only ever me. I am the one who decides the facts. Fish sounds like an exaggerated version of a Magikarp. Except the Magikarp actually evolves into something useful. Am I okay? No! I'll never give you that idea. Absolutely not. I'm the least okay person in the room at any given time. Oh, by the way, since I went to the school to get this resolved, I got to people watch for a while. All the bitches are exactly the same. Okay. Hear me out. I sat there for, I think I waited for like 40 minutes to see the director. And I got to people watch. Literally every college-aged girl that I saw was wearing light blue jeans, white sneakers, and a black top. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Light blue jeans, white sneakers, black top. They all were the exact same. I thought it was the same group of people that kept walking by, but it was different people. It was just, they were all dressed the same. What the heck? And I was sitting there in my in my broken bear dress, like I felt so like I like the odd one out. So I was wearing something comfy because I was going through it, but usually I wear like Jiraike. You guys know this. It's not like I don't talk about it all the time. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing to school. Is mostly like Jiraike. So I can't wait to be the bitch dressed in bows and ribbons and lace next to all of the blue jeans, white sneakers, black top. It's a classic outfit. Okay, the problem is not. First of all, it's a basic bitch outfit. It's basic, it's boring. But that's neither here nor there. An outfit can be basic and boring, doesn't mean it's good or bad. What I mean is, when every single bitch is wearing the exact same thing, sorry, I keep calling them bitches, it's affectionate, I call everyone bitch. I call you a bitch, it's because you're my bitch. And as long as no one else calls you a bitch, then there won't be problems. But I feel like when everyone wears the same thing is like, makes me feel like I'm like in a cult, you know? I don't understand. If I showed up to school and everyone was wearing the exact same thing as me, I would feel so weird. I feel like I was getting punked. And I don't know how everyone is just fine looking identical. I don't get it. I feel like I dopamine dress. The way I dress is very much a representation of my personality, and I want people when they come up to me and like talk to me for the first time to have like a basic understanding of my interests in some way, shape, or form. So I dress in a way that like projects that. I would feel really uncomfortable dressing in a way that is just plain. If everyone looked, if I was wearing the same thing as everyone else, I'd be like, is this, am I in midsummer? Does it apply to men or no? I didn't really see that many guys, I don't think. I didn't look at them. Sorry. I only like looking at girls. But I don't know what the guys were wearing. But I feel like guys have less options when it comes to fashion. I know they do. Guys usually have less options when it comes to fashion. And if you're a guy and you dress like kind of unique, you stand out a lot, and you may not always want that. I understand that. And like, a guy, if I saw a guy wearing jeans, blue jeans, a white t-shirt, and a black t-shirt and white sneakers, I'd be like, this is your average dude. But then if I saw every guy in the exact same fit, I would also be wigged out. Like, at least wear like a band tee or some other shoes. Wear a dark wash jean. Wear like some linen pants, please. For God's sake, put on some loafers. It's not that hard. I feel like a peak male fashion is long sleeve shirt with like band t-shirt on top, some dark wash jeans, and Converse. That's peak male fashion to me. But then again, I was friends with a lot of like skater kids, so maybe that has influenced me severely. And I'm wearing Banties, just asking for someone to ask him 10 songs. And you call them a bot. If someone walked up to me and was like, oh, you like Evangelion, name 10 robots, I'd be like, you're a bot, you're not real, pick out every traffic light. Bot behavior. Hi, Floppy. Thank you for your appreciation, I appreciate you back. To be able to name 10 songs. Yeah, but it's annoying. Like, every time I mention Radiohead, in conversation to people to someone new, like if I'm in a group of people I don't know that well, we're talking about music and I mention Radiohead, there's like a 9 out of 10 chance some annoying guy will be like, you know Radiohead? No way, name 10 songs. And I'm like, brother, they're the most popular, one of the most popular bands in the world. What do you mean? Name 10 songs. I could name 10 albums. Hi, Anya Jimbo! Yes, I won. My enemies cannot win. My pink shirt that says I love that woman loving me, but it's a shame that fish fear me and that stuff is Icon, serving cunt. Let's go. Name 2 parental figures in your life. Name 10 friends that came to your birthday. Bet you can't. Yeah, I think if people pester you about wearing a band tee, then like that's condemnation on them, to be honest. I wear anime shirts all the time. I have my Evangelion shirt. I have a Cardcaptor Sakura shirt. I just wear that shit all the time. And no one wonders if I have actually watched the anime because I walk, talk, look, and sound like a major weeb. So, I'm immune to the name 10 episodes question. Hi, Piano, I'm good. How are you? You like ever recite 5 scriptures? Sings the entirety of a Cruel Angel's thesis uninterrupted, including the instrumentals. Hi! Hello! Konbanwa! My cat is here. Say hi, sausage. Say hi. No hi, only purr. Only purr. Can you go here? Thank you very much. His sausage says hi. Yeah, just wear things that make you happy is my advice. And if anyone asks you to prove that it makes you happy, tell them to suck a dick. Eat a bag of cocks is my go-to response. I like being asked about my interests, so I don't think anyone likes being like badgered with like prove that you like this, blah, 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 blah. But if someone was like, yo, is that a Cardcaptor Sakura shirt? I would be like, oh, why, yes. Yes, it is. What's your favorite claw card? And you know, then a conversation happens sometimes. Answer me. If I'm happy stark naked, you might have to petition the lawmakers in your area, or just go to nudist beach. But otherwise, I actually had this argument with someone once where I was like, they were, this is really toxic person. They were filling my ear with noise about like, ooh, whatever, why is that person wearing that? It is not flattering. And I was like, you should just wear whatever the fuck you want. Who cares? And they're like, oh yeah, what if we went out to lunch and I was wearing a elephant speedo with the cock pocket? I was like, you know what? If it's it's fine. I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't give a shit because it's none of my business. It's like, you know, you would be embarrassed to be seen with me. I'm not the one who's being embarrassing though. So why would I care? It's more embarrassing to be with someone who's judgmental than to be with someone who's dressed ridiculously, to be honest. Space unfitted out true. Yeah, basically, I wanna have a couple commissions that I need to finish. So I want to finish them before Tuesday, so that I can focus on school for a little bit. So yeah, my commission info is gonna change a little bit because I will probably no longer be able to do very fast work, very tight deadlines because of school. I would like to pass. I would like to graduate. That's my it's my desire. It's my one wish. School. Yeah. Just one of those words that I say like that. School. Coke. Mood. I just say them like that. It's art school, right? Yeah. I'm an art student. I've been an art student since I was like 15. Because that's when in Portugal, when you start high school, you pick a specification. You pick between visual arts, humanities, and STEM. And I picked visual arts, so I've been an art student since I was like 15. In high school, my first year of high school. And then I went to art university after. And now I'm going back to university to finish my degree. Would you have taken over Germany if you hadn't gone in? I actually almost didn't get in when I first applied to university after high school. There's 3 phases of application. You take your national exams, and then it's like in the whole country, whoever gets, like, everyone applies to the courses that they want, and the people with the highest grades enter. Highest average. And I had a really shitty average for the first phase, but I had a good average for the second and third phases. And I didn't get in the first phase, and then I didn't get in the second phase. And I was like, ugh! And then I got in the third phase. And I raised, because I was the last person placed in the third phase, I raised the minimum average for the third phase of my course by like 2 points. Hey, school again? Your pronunciation accent's good. School! And you clutch him in disability quota? Actually, didn't have a diagnosis when I first applied to university. I didn't actively pursue getting a diagnosis until university nearly put me into an early grave. And I had to quit, and then I got a diagnosis, and now I'm coming back with a special needs diagnosis. but there's no like disability quota. It's like you can only apply for disability after you already get in to the course. So it's just a national average, which I fucked over for the people following me. Forgive me. Can you say Irish wish wash? Irish wish wash. Earn, and earn. Those
Slate underscore fire just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you, Hydrate. I would love for the TikTok accent guy to do an accent analysis of me. Because I feel like my accent makes no sense to anybody. It's totally nonsensical. And then Eminem, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a roller coaster, but we're on the up and up now. We're on the up and up. How about you? And then the headphones not showing up on me. Nande. Oh, it disconnected? That's annoying. That's really annoying. Why would it do that? Why would it disconnect and not tell me? Why would it do that? It's still not working. I'm gonna crash out. Hi! Myra? Hi! I don't get it. I don't get what's Okay, tell me it's working. There we go. Better. That's what's up. Anyways. PortugueseStream.com. I'm so bad at speaking Portuguese. Yes, I live here. Yes, I only ever lived here. But my Portuguese is so bad. When I was talking to the school director, I kept running out of like words and having to ask my mom how to say things. But it's really bad. I don't speak Portuguese like almost at all anymore in my daily life, so I keep forgetting it. It's getting lost to the sands of time. It's really bad. How do you forget you're like? How do you forget your like main language? Stop using it. That's easy. You forgot. You forget. Yep. You just forget. I'm sure it'll get better once I start going to class. Once I start going to class and I have to like listen to lectures and stuff, I'm sure it'll all come flooding back. I could also easily fix it by like by just reading more books in Portuguese, but because I used to have a huge vocabulary, even for a native. For a native, I used to be like an encyclopedia, but I stopped using it. I forgot it. How nice we start complaining about classes and classmates, infinite content. I don't know if I'll have much to complain about my classmates because I don't plan on interacting with them very much, to be honest. I'm not really. I'm not that kind of person. Like, how would I even. What the. What would I. How would I even, like, start a conversation with a classmate? Dynamic development arc. Like, how. But how would that even happen? Like. It's not. Either I would have to. Because, like, these people are also in their final year, and they're like, they probably already know each other, and I'm the stranger who showed up out of nowhere. So I would just pop in there, and like, I would have to start the conversation. I have to be like, hi, I'm gonna be part of your class from now on, and I'm just not that kind of person. No, arts people too, right? So and so. Design people are a little less artsy than like liberal arts people. Design people are a little bit more a little bit less free spirited. But I'm sure there's someone in the group that like is also into like anime and stuff. I'm sure there's at least one weeb. For sure. I'm not saying I wouldn't have anything in common with these people. I'm just saying that I wouldn't really have an opportunity to start a conversation unless I sought out that opportunity. And I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be in class with my Red Bull and my notes. Trying not to cry. That's the whole story. Sorry, my nose is kind of stuffy. My throat is gunky, forgive me. I have very wet bread. Hello. I don't really see myself like approaching anybody. There's always. Hey, monkey. Hi. There's always the possibility that someone will try to talk to me. Of course, that sometimes happens. But I'm also very socially inept, so I'm kind of stunted, so I don't see that conversation going very far. They'd be like, hey, I haven't seen you. You weren't in this class last year. Well, what's up? And I'll be like, Yeah. No, I wasn't here last year. Yeah. And the silence will be deafening. We're going well, Kitty. Hope your weekend is going well, Kitty. Thank you. So yeah, I don't see any classmate interactions going very far. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, people are gonna ask me like, so you wanna? It's just like this is what happens. This is what happened with like my classmates my first go around. They're like, try to talk to me. I'm not very good at it. But then they're like, so you wanna come with us for lunch? Or like, oh, where are you guys going? The cafeteria. Oh, that's loud. I don't want to go there. Cafeteria is pretty loud. I don't want to go there. And that's where the interaction dies. A fiery death. Depending on possible human interaction scenarios. Yeah. It's not that it's not that I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to anybody no matter what. I don't want to. It's not what I want. Necessarily. But I mean, human interactions are so tiring, though. So like human interactions are so tiring. I don't know. I don't think. Why would I foster them? That's the schedule that we're waiting for. We're literally just Satsudaning. That's what it's on the schedule for today. It's just yap. When they happen, then I might play some games, maybe some rhythm games. I don't know if I can play rhythm games. I can probably play Mustache. But I got a warning for my last drawing stream because I played music. The bottom stream, by the way, if you started it, I have the bullet points for it, but I have not started writing it exactly. But I have the bullet points for it laid out. I usually do those very quickly. Yeah, because streams for MC. Oh yeah, wait. I'm gonna do a hand cam stream of jewelry making. I have my wisdom teeth that I want to turn into jewelry, but I need to buy like a jewelry making kit. So once I get that sorted out, I'll do a hand cam stream of making jewelry out of my wisdom teeth. I also wanted to get like some blood, like a vial of blood. I thought that would be cool. If I could have like a vial of blood on a necklace, I thought that would be really cool. And I thought like, how could I get a vial of my own blood? And I am debating. I'm like, do I ask my cousin who's a nurse? Would she think I was very weird if I asked her to draw some blood for me? Would she judge me? And I am still debating it, and I don't know. I haven't decided yet. What? 0 to 100 in a second if you blinked you missed it? Yeah, I got some wisdom teeth removed. And you know how some like native tribes wear their like enemies' shrunken heads or like their cut off ears around their neck to show you like their victories? My wisdom teeth are my greatest foe. They cost me a lot of money to remove, and they caused me a lot of pain, and I couldn't couldn't I couldn't use a straw for a long time because to heal my freaking after my wisdom teeth. Remember, you're not allowed to use straws, and so they're my greatest op. So I want to wear them around my neck or on a bracelet, as like a great enemy felled type of situation, as a warning to my remaining wisdom teeth, to behave. As a warning to the remaining wisdom teeth to not give me grief. Arts and crafts, human femur adornment. I feel like hand bones are like delicate enough to make good jewelry, maybe. But teeth are pretty cool. If I have to get more wisdom teeth removed, which I probably will. Let's be real. I probably will. Because all my wisdom teeth are horizontal. Which is really annoying. But all my wisdom teeth are horizontal for some reason. Why is like why is only bot messages showing up on my chat? What? What is this? Why is everything worked? TKO works. Wisdom? No. I'm in your hand, you can see them. Oh god. Oh god. None. I see sometimes stream elements. I can fix. I mean, I could try to refresh the stream elements source, see if it fixes itself, but it's probably sub messages. I don't know. Using stream elements. What did you guys do to stream elements? What did you do to it? Did you piss it off? I tried refreshing it. I don't know if that did anything. Anyways. I should make a list. I'm checking it twice. Gonna find out. I should make a list of like things that I need to get to school for school. I reset it completely, so hopefully that does something. Who knows? Maybe. I should probably make a you want me to nice. Whatever. I feel like I need to do a list for all the things I need for school. Potentially no. I don't need pants. Pants? No, pens. Pants. I don't need like stationery. I don't think, because I have a lot of it. I like stationery, and I take all my notes on like post-its and pens. So I think I need that. I might need like a notebook if I plan to take my notes by hand, but I might just type them out. But I might just use like a speech to text thing and record the classes, depending on how loud my classmates are. You need a randoshiru. I don't actually have like a backpack that can carry many stuff. I would love a randoshiru, but it's not on my priority list right now. They're very expensive, so it's not like I'm gonna buy one right now. But I'm going to need like a backpack that can carry stuff, actual stuff, at some point eventually. Because I only have my little black backpack and my little tiny pink backpack. I only have teeny tiny bags because I only ever need to carry like lip gloss and perfume. And my foldable tote bag in it. And borrow my knapsack. Sack. I don't need a knapsack. I have a backpack. I have a backpack that fits a laptop in it, but I feel weird wearing like a school backpack. You know what I mean? Like I feel like a middle schooler. It's very large. It's like a spiral backpack. It's very large. I feel like a middle schooler. I want to save up to get maybe like an iPad and a pen, like a Apple Pencil, or I need to check what options there are. I'm not thrilled about getting an Apple product, but I need like a portable. I don't have a laptop, so I need like a portable device for school that I can also draw on. I don't know if the best option of all of them is the iPad with the Apple Pencil, or if there's like other options out there, like maybe Samsung has a good one. I don't really like Apple products because I really like customizing my devices. I to check. I need to look into it. For now, I'll just be borrowing a laptop to take to school. But laptops are too big, man. I feel like they keep getting bigger. 400-inch monitor. I don't need it. I want something really small that I can just like take notes on and also draw. Ipads are good. My friend uses it to draw and it works well. Yeah, but they don't have great longevity and they're overpriced, and I don't like Apple stuff because you can't customize it and you can't repair it easily, so it's shit. Like a notebook. See, you say notebook, but a notebook can be like a paper notebook, and it also, the notebook is the name of like an Apple product. So that doesn't really clarify it for me. I want something that I can draw digitally on, and something I can use for school to take notes. Something that can run Figma, preferably. Are you winning? I'm chopping a tree branch down with an axe. I'm definitely winning. What did a tree ever do to you? I'm currently winning. Paper notebook. I'm a digital artist. And you can't really do design stuff. I mean, you can do design stuff on pen and paper. It's possible. But a paper notebook can't run AutoCAD. I'm afraid. It's falling down. Ah, then I had it coming. Stupid tree. Stupid tree has one job and it's staying up. Yeah, if my line spiral notebook could run AutoCAD, I would just use that. I would just use that. I don't hate the trees. I just think that they should stay upright. If they wanna live, they should, you know, do their job. Hi guys! I'm having a good day. Hope you're having a good day too. Trees hate me. Women love him, fish fear him, trees hate his fucking guts. My angel. Yeah, I need to order like a jewelry making kit so I can make some jewelry. Am I not good? Did you get to go to class yesterday? No! I also didn't have any classes on Friday. I don't have any classes on Friday. I went to meet with the school director so that she would let me sign up for school, and I'm signed up for school, so I'll be going to class on Tuesday and Wednesday to attend classes. I know messages showed up on stream, only mine. We tried to fix it and it didn't work. Well, no one knows. Only some users get to show up on stream in chat for some reason. No one knows. It's an issue with stream elements, not with me. Alright, so why is in the way of science? Number one, I'm a scientist. I used to be a scientist in another life. Only mods, I think. He's not a mod though. I don't know, man. I don't know who you guys pissed off at Stream Elements. But it just hates you. I don't know. I don't know who you guys pissed off. At Stream Elements, but it's not on me. I didn't do it. There's nothing on my Is there anything on my... I get shot and follow send around so you won't show up in Stream Elements. Huh? Good night, Sam. Good night, Floppy. Pick a color. Pick a color. That's what it's like when you walk into a cheap nail salon. They go, pick a color. It's true. It's not, I don't know, it's doing something. You have to pick a color. Okay, it's just like going to the nail salon. You have to pick one, or they won't do your nails. They want to do your nails. Everyone has ascended. Yay! The chat lives. Yeah, I've been retro maxing Y2K maxing obsessed. You have to pick a name in the chat. Well, not a name. You have to pick a color in the chat, or Stream Elements doesn't believe you exist. Yeah, it's pink in the Twitch chat. It's just not pink in the on-screen chat because I want color cohesion. Everything is blue and white and gray. There you go. You pick the color. Oh man. Was I saying before I got derailed? Who knows? Who knows? jewelry making, buying stuff for class, and cam stream, yeah, I have classes on Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday I finish class early, so I'll still stream. Hopefully. I'll probably still stream. Definitely, yeah, I'll still stream. But I won't be able to stream anymore on Wednesdays because I get home really, really late. I'll be arriving home at like 7 after being at school since 8 a.m. Probably not. I'll probably have to talk to my teacher and be like, yo, I can't do super early mornings. I'm sorry, my guy, but you don't wanna meet me before 10 a.m. You really don't. For everyone's safety, you don't want to meet before 10 a.m. I'm not governed by the laws of civility on the best of days, but definitely not that early in the morning. So I feel so bad for people who have to deal with me like really early. I'm such an asshole, but I cannot help it. It's not within my control. I'm a huge dick. First thing in the morning, you try to wake me up. You're like, hey, Nema, you asked me to wake you up. It's time to wake up. And I just like grunt, like, not even speech, just Are you gonna get up, Nemuri? Fuck off. Fuck off. Let me sleep. One time, my friend, who was staying with me, she tried to wake me up at like 9 a.m. because she's one of those people that she's like a morning person. And I was still asleep. And she tried to wake me up at 9 a.m. and I wouldn't get up. So she ripped the covers off of me and I kicked the shit out of her. Instinctively. I felt very bad about it after. But she ripped off the covers off of my, like, which was cruel and unusual punishment. She just ripped the covers off of me and I kicked the shit out of her. She forgave me and never did it again. 6 to 8 a.m. is normal. 6 to 8 a.m. is psychopath hour. No. 9 a.m. is late. 9 a.m. is earlier than I'm willing to get up at. I think 10 is the earliest that I can be like functioning. I used to get up really early when I was in high school because I had to take like a train to school. I had to take the train, and so I used to get up at like 6:30 a.m. every day. I was so sleep deprived the entirety of high school. Every night I would get like 4 hours of sleep. It's really bad. And then I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. I wouldn't be able to fall asleep early. I have disordered sleep, okay? It's not my fault. I am nerfed. By God. I have disordered sleep. Like delayed sleep phase and sleep anxiety and shit. I take a lot of medication to sleep, which makes me really groggy and impossible in the mornings. So the only way to actually get me out of bed is with a cup of coffee and a croissant. This is the method my friends and family use to get to coerce me out of bed, is to bring an offering like a wrathful god. Deconstruction and the car not been invented. my family couldn't afford any horses to pull the cart, so I had to take the train. We couldn't afford the tickets either, so I had to like dig coal the whole way to school. I had to shovel coal. But eventually I made it to class. To this day, I cannot hear a train horn without feeling the instinctive need to grasp a shovel. I'm like your grandparents telling you how I used to fucking walk barefoot to school uphill both ways. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, strongest. Back before the war. Which war? What do you mean, which war? There's only been one. The Great War. It's in that interview with the British older lady actress where she's like, well, but this was during the war, and the interviewer asks which war, and she's like, the second one. I'm not that old. That always cracks me up. The Second World War. America was owned by the British before Boston Tea Party. The sugar tax was crazy. Why do you think I'm so obsessed with sweets now? Back then, the sugar tax was insane. But then I betrayed my family for some Turkish delights, and ever since I've had a steady supply of pastries. So you don't have to worry about me. Yeah, I fear that I will be surviving on Red Bull and like gummy bears probably. Actually, I have to tell you something. I've replaced this. I've replaced my gummy habit. That makes it sound like I eat like weed gummies. I'm talking about like sour gummies, regular sour gummies. I'm not talking about illicit substances, okay? Sometimes I like to have a little chewy fruit gummy, like a peach ring, because they're really chewy and I like to nom. This is normal. This is normal. And then I replaced them with like sugar-free gummies, because I don't know. It's just I try to. If they taste the same, I don't feel the need to eat the sugar ones, the real sugar ones. I can live on aspartame. I don't really mind the aspartame. So I switched to the sugar-free sour gummies, but I have a new addiction. There's these like dates that they put the sour gummy stuff, the flavor powder stuff, on the dates. They're really good. They're really good. A bag is like a bajillion calories, but it's really worth it. And they also have these chocolate ones. There's like dates, chocolate filled with like coconut on top, and it tastes like brigadeiro. and it's so good. So that's my candy addiction at the moment. There's also like they have like raisins, sour gummy flavor raisins and stuff. So I'm not one of those pretentious people that doesn't eat regular sour gummies. I have sour gummy flavored dried fruit. That's fentanyl to replace the gummies. Kind of drug is even fentanyl? I'm sorry, I'm not very familiar with fent. It's not very much talked about over here. So I don't really know. But I don't do drugs unless they're prescribed to me. I only smoke weed if I've been drinking, which is like the worst time to smoke weed. I think probably, according to experts, you should not take uppers with your downers, but that's how that's the best time. If I get high when I'm not drunk, I get like paranoid, and I can feel everything and I don't like it. But if I'm drunk, then I just become more happy. So I like to, this is really bad for you, shouldn't do this, and I try to avoid it because it's like genuinely really bad for you. Like your heart will give out. Really bad for you. But I like vodka Red Bulls. I like vodka Red Bulls, and I like it when you got the caffeine with the alcohol. It's the best buzz, and then you also get high, and then you're like, I become extroverted. But I don't do this because you will die. You will die, and I don't do it. Vodka Red Bulls are really bad for you because caffeine is a stimulant and alcohol is a depressant. And if you take them together, your heart will be extremely exerted. So you shouldn't take them together. It's not advisable. I just have a combination of disorders that means that my brain really likes when I take uppers with downers. But you shouldn't do that. And I don't do it because I don't want to die like that. Yeah, I know how like I watch a lot of medical dramas. I know about like Fent is dealt in like micrograms, and like a teeny tiny dose could kill you, and so you shouldn't do that. Nemo wants to live. That's not what I said. I said I didn't want to die like that. I don't wanna die to a vodka Red Bull. That sounds kind of pathetic. I don't wanna die to a vodka Red Bull, and I don't wanna die on the toilet. These are my hard limits. And so therefore I will be safe wording out. got passed out drunk when I was 17. I remember. Maybe I don't want to tell this story. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. But yeah, I come from a long line of alcoholics, okay? So I have to be careful with substances. I'm also not supposed to drink because of the medication I'm on. You're not supposed to drink when you're on benzos. So I don't really drink very often. I actually got invited to go out drinking today, but I was like, brother, I don't think I can walk, so I will not be drinking. I will not be going out to bars or whatever. You will not find me at the club today. You will find me in bed with a snack. I drink on very rare occasions without quite high alcohol content like whiskey and liquors. I prefer a high alcohol drink. Like, I like beer. I don't like wine. I like beer and cider and stuff. But I love a cocktail and I love shots. So I have to be careful. I have to be careful. But I don't drink very often. Maybe I drink like every couple months. Once every couple months. Once a month, tops. So that so for health, so that my heart doesn't explode. Hopefully. Yeah. Also, I don't like canceling streams to like. I only cancel streams if I feel like I wouldn't be good vibes, or if I'm like dying. If I stream today, it will be harrowing. I don't do it, but I don't like canceling streams to like go out or whatever. Why would I go somewhere with people and loud music to get drunk when I could sit in my room in the quiet and get drunk with chat? Yeah, I can stream as long as I want today, by the way, because I'm home alone. I'm by myself today. So I can stream late. I'm gonna stream it against you guys after all. True. I'm gonna just set up all the proper traps. Yes, I already tarred the steps and laid a big net of feathers over top, so that if anyone tries to come in, they will be immediately tarred and feathered. There's a tripwire and everything, so I'm all good. I'm all set up. Tapped into the inside Nem's computer. The little hive mind behind my monitor. Yes, my favorite. Besides, everyone can die until 3000 because it's against TOS. Bruh. If I die on stream and Twitch bans me, it's so over. It's so never over. Christmas yet? I come from a Home Alone and Grinch that Stole Christmas kind of family. I think top 3 Christmas movies: Home Alone, The Grinch that Stole Christmas, the one with Jim Carrey, and Eloise, probably. I liked the beautiful hotel scenes. I've never watched Die Hard. I've never watched Die Hard. I've never watched it. Maybe I should. Speaking of mobiles, it is Halloween month, so there will be some watch-alongs on the Discord this month. I will do my best to schedule them in, depending on my class schedule and stuff. So please look forward to them. I will be curating the movies, but if you guys have any suggestions, I'll take them into consideration. No promises that your movie will get picked, because I have watched a lot of horror movies. And I have very particular tastes. But I feel like I want to watch Bring Her Back soon. Because you know how I wanted to Die Hard? It just never happened. Like War's Up to Nerd, the drama. Only horror movies. Please. No other genres. It's Halloween month.
The strongest psyche just redeemed animal fact.
Animal fact. Animal fact. Sift up sunfish, nothing beats the duck one. Okay. After mating, some slugs, specifically I think banana slugs, bite off their or their partner's penis. They also have corkscrew penises, but they bite them off because they can't retract them back into their bodies. So they just bite it off. Chew on that thing. Sorry, my roommate watches a lot of It's Always Sunny. My roommate watches a lot of It's Always Sunny, so now I have, like, chew on that thing, brain rot. Also, the freaking roommate also watches, like, a lot of South Park, so it's become a habit to chant la boo boo la boo boo la boo boo la boo boo random intervals. We like to pick up sausage and raise him like in The Lion King. And he goes, the circle of life, and you raise him up in the air, but we raise him up and then we chant la boo boo la boo boo la boo boo la boo boo like a cult. Like a cult. she doesn't buy off your penis. No. If she loved you, she would chew on that thing. We have the most cursed, like, allowed phrases. As long as it's their kind child, the Labubus are trying nice. Here's the thing though, I don't think the Labubus are cute. I think they're boring. I think they're boring. I think there are better critters to put on your purse, backpack. There are better collectibles. There are better toys. There are better lucky bags. The Rubis are like Funko Pops. Yeah, they have a Funko Pop quality to them in a way. No, I just don't think they're that cute. I like that they kind of look like Milky-chan, like Milky Peko-chan, like how she's like looking to the side and she has her tongue out. I think that's really cute, but that's about the only cute thing about them. Funko Pops are just bootlegging androids. I don't like Funko Pop. I saw such an ugly. Oh my god, I don't even know what they're called. But I went to FNAC recently, and they have this like new Funko Pop tier mass-produced figurine, and it was legitimately so fugly. It actually hurts to look at. Let me see if I can find them. Merchandising figures. What are they called? What are they called? Show me. Is it the Ennies? This is One Piece stuff. Oh god, they sell U2s now. Oh my god, Minix! Minix collectible figurines is the new plague. They are so ugly! Holy shit. Oh my god. Actually, like, insane. They have Hunter x Hunter ones. Oh no, what have they done to my boys? What have they done to my boys? What have they done to Leorio? No. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gore. It's gore. Why do they look like that? Hold on, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can... show you. Window capture. Yes. mega window capture. There we go. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's gore. Okay, don't look at my bookmarks. Don't look at my bookmarks. There we go. What are those? What are those? They look so ugly. It's so ugly. Why does this look like that? Oh my god. Yeah, these were the latest. They have my Big Bang Theory. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible, terrible. My eyes are forever sullied. My eyes are forever sullied by looking at the freaking mimics. And you know, some motherfucker will collect like 200 of them and be like, this is nerd culture. Now, like, my guy, you should have ordered better figures off Combini. But they don't know what Combini is because they only watch Marvel movies. They only watch MCU slop. Why is it always the MCU slop guys that are like, there's no way you watched Evangelion? Why is it always those types? I think no, anime was super awful. I tried to watch the new like Thunderbolts because it had like somewhat good reviews, and I could not get through half of it. It was so boring. It was so bad. So yeah, no more Marvel slop for me. You saw Naruto postage Voltron. I watched Endgame in the theater, and it was a pretty hype experience. Going to watch Endgame in the cinema. But after that, there hasn't been anything that, like, interested me whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Wow, he's the only good character. I don't even remember who bought. Everyone was annoying. Everyone was annoying and, like, two-dimensional. But you know what? DC is picking up pace lately. Peacemaker TV show is really good. The Penguin was insanely good. The Batman was a good movie. What else did I watch recently from DC? Superman was pretty fun. DC is picking up, so I'm well fed. Seen the new Superman movie? Yes, it was pretty fun. It was silly, which I liked. I liked that it didn't take itself super seriously. I feel like DC if you wanna do like a super serious thing, you can do like a dark, gritty Batman movie, like the Batman, which was like serious and gritty and like darker and had good atmosphere. And then if you want to do Superman, you do something like sillier and uplifting, and it's good. I like that there's a lot of different tones throughout the current DC roster of content. Peacemaker is fun. It's like a little goofy, and it has good gore. So I'm enjoying Peacemaker. The Penguin was insanely good. I loved the TV show. I was good except for that girl screaming. That's kind of annoying. I got this funny and I thought it was good. Spoilers. But I really like Robert Pattinson, and I think he was really good as Batman, and I really liked it. I haven't watched The Penguin, should I? Yes. Yes, it's very, very good. The characters are very compelling. I already watched it, but I'm not the only person here. There's other chatters that might not have watched it yet. Although it has been out for a while, so maybe I'll get to it. You know, but personally, I think DC has a lot more variety at the moment, and then because it has a lot of variety, it's avoiding, like, Marvel got so formulaic, and that's kind of what killed it, in my opinion. At some point in the MCU, it just felt like you were watching some department heads, like, graph slop of everything that they think people want to see, like, optimized for maximum ratings and shit. Is the Gotham show good? Which one? Which one? Depends. I really like Batman. My favorite Batman movie is the animated Batman movie, Assault on Arkham. I recommend it to everybody. Assault on Arkham was really good. And the Falls Gordon. The older one from like FX? No. No, it's very silly. But not in like a good way, it's very dumb. If you wanna watch a really good Batman movie, watch Assault on Arkham. It's my favorite one. I've watched it multiple times. If you don't like animated Batman movies, you're wrong. You're wrong and I'm deporting you. The one with young Batman. Man, I don't know everything. There's a lot of Gotham TV shows and movies, and I don't know all of them from memory. So, I don't know, look it up and make your own opinion. I like Assault on Arkham. I like the Suicide Squad movie reboot. Not the original Suicide Squad and its sequel. Fuck those movies, they were shit. But the other Suicide Squad with John Cena's Peacemaker, I thought it was good. And I really liked Birds of Prey. I really like the Birds of Prey movie. It's really fun. I like this version of Harley Quinn. I liked the Joker. I did not watch the sequel because it got really bad reviews. I liked the Joker. I watched it in theaters. I recommend it, but everyone recommends the Joker movie. I like when it comes to live action Batman movies, I like the one with the nipples. I like the one with the suit with the nipples. I like the Robert Pattinson one. I like the Penguin TV show. I like Peacemaker, which is not Batman, but it's adjacent. I like the one with the nipples. I do, because I watched it a lot. It was on TV a lot when I was young, so that's kind of the Batman movie that got me into Batman. The one with the nipples. I don't like... I mean, I liked the Catwoman movie when I was little because Halle Berry is hot. And that's it. That's my whole reason. That's the entire story. That's all she wrote. I feel like I don't need a better movie. I don't need a better motive. Anyways. Do I want to play games today? I'm kinda tired. I'm gonna be real with you. Namoban kinda took it out. I've had a pretty harrowing week. Kinda wanna go eat the chicken nuggets on the couch and rewatch The Secretary for like the 23rd time. It's my comfort movie. My comfort movie is Secretary with Maggie Gyllenhaal. I want to love Maggie Gyllenhaal. But I feel like I have a weird selection of comfort movies. It's The Secretary. It's Donnie Darko. Jennifer's Body is also pretty cozy. Jennifer's Body is a cozy movie. I like a good for her type of movies. Oh, I'm so tired. Yeah. Long movie app. I think I'm gonna do schoolwork on Monday. So so that I can be ready for my class on Tuesday. That sounds about right. Sounds like a reasonable plan. I can make my Trello board and everything. And anyway, I'm very tired. I'm very tired and I've run out of steam. And I kind of just want to go boot up my air fryer. So why is the Duolingo owl telling me to subscribe to my own channel? What the fuck? Anyways, oh my god, it's hitting all at once. The EPs are hitting all at once. Wow, 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 wow. That was a big yawn. They're like, dislocated my soul. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for coming. Thank you for staying. I'm sending you guys over to fellow Portuguese VTuber Dr. Nova. So please help her have a good stream for me. I'm going to make some nuggies and fries in the air fryer and watch the goriest slasher I can get my grubby little paws on. I'll see you guys Monday. Good night.